Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good year so far. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to thank everyone on Twitch who took time out of their day to hang out with me and cheer me on while I recorded the footage for this run. Your company kept me sane. Also, as a change of pace, I have a challenge for all of you. Yeah, that's right, the turns have tabled. See how you like it. The next lore video is already in the works, and I'm sure it'll surprise none of you to discover that we will be covering the Festering Banquet and the Sodden Night. However, in celebration of our little corner of the internet reaching 300 subscribers, I'm issuing a challenge to anyone and everyone creatively inclined to send me some artwork about either the Sodden Night, the Festering Banquet, or both. I don't care what format or media you decide to use, and you can submit as many pieces as you like. All art forms are acceptable, except interpretive dance. This isn't a competition per se, but any submissions I get that meet the criteria will be put on display and credited at the end of the lore video. If you're interested, send your art to the Backlogs Challenge at gmail.com by January 31st. Feel free to leave an explanation of your piece if you like, and please remember to include any contact information you want me to use when I credit you, such as an internet handle or a website where the community can find more of your artwork. Good luck, and remember, it always seems impossible until it's done. On with the show. Speedrunning. The art of playing a game for hours on end, just so you can play the game a little faster the next time you play it. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me either. But you know what really doesn't make sense? It's fun. It starts innocently enough. At first it's just a random video that pops up in your suggestions. You weren't looking for it, but the title does say Dark Souls, and the video's only 19 minutes long? There's no way that's real. Whoa. Next thing you know, you're hooked. You're looking up all your favorite games that you remember beating backwards and forwards as a kid, just to find out that the speedrun community has destroyed your favorite game to the point of non-existence. You're watching speedruns of games that you've never even played before. You're watching the histories of speedruns about games you've never even played before. What are you doing with your life? You might as well start speedrunning yourself. Wait, no, stop, I was kidding. So yeah, as any of you who follow me on Twitch know, I fell down a speedrunning rabbit hole hard, and still dabble in it a bit today. I'm not good. I have too many responsibilities demanding my time to ever really put enough practice into it to be a world record holder. The only way I'd ever really be able to hold a world record is if there were some categories that no one else in their right mind would ever do. Sometimes being the madman who does insane challenge runs has its perks. In any case, after providing the English commentary for RTA in Japan, I've gotten a bit of an itch to try my hand at some more Salt and Sanctuary speedruns. Again. For this video, I've decided to try the No Major Glitch Any % run. For those of you who aren't helplessly addicted to speedruns, I'll explain by going over the rules. First, no major glitches are allowed. This means exactly what it says on the tin. The speedrunning community has a list of broken mechanics that could possibly be exploited to improve your times, but for this category, you're not allowed to use any of them. Second, you must complete the game at any %. All that means is that you have to make it from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. You're allowed to beat any number of bosses or any amount of content on your journey, so long as you don't do anything that breaks the first rule. And third, everything else is allowed. In fact, you're actively encouraged to use the best weapons and equipment to get the fastest time possible. Sounds simple, right? Just grab the biggest hammer and greatsword you can find and try to get to the wrong! F-, repeat the third grade! The omnipresent problem of speedrunning is optimization. You could go run off and get yourself the haymaker, but that would require you to kill the Queen of Smiles first. That's minutes spent on an optional boss just so you could have a weapon that's slightly better than something you could have found along a more direct route. There's also the issue of menu navigation. Speedrunners in the top tiers of each category are constantly practicing this, literally memorizing the exact inputs necessary to blur through the menus at speeds that can only be comprehended by hummingbirds. Did you see it? Yeah, I blinked too. Hang-ups like these are the reasons that I could never be top tier for a normal category. And you know what? I'm okay with that. The fact that some of these world record holders have actually come to me asking about background numbers or explaining how certain mechanics could be better performed fills my gamer heart with pride. And that's enough. Okay, I lied. I'm not delusional enough to think that I could get to first place, but I am delusional enough to think that I can improve my original time of 48 minutes. That run is from before I even started making YouTube content. With as many challenge runs as I've done, I'm positive I've gotten better since then. So that's our goal for today. And with that preamble out of the way, let's go over the basics of our plan. First, we're going to start as the cleric. This gives us access to both a dagger, which we will use to kickflip our way across the map, and also to some blessed pages. We're going to quit out of the prologue, then zip through the Festering Banquet, grabbing the Soldier Spear and some torches along the way. From here, we'll be skipping the Village of Smiles, stopping only to grab the blacksmith gloves and a Kurimoa. Then we'll poke the Cyclops to death with a spear. After grabbing the Warhammer and defeating the Jester, we'll get our brands, collect a few items along the way, head up to the Worm, knock him around a bit, and then head down to the Dome of the Forgotten. From there, we'll do a little hop, skip, jump to get up to the Lamb. We'll jump over the Ziggurat, we'll kickflip our way through the Pitchwoods, pray to RNGesus that we get some items that we need to make the Jaws of Death, and then boss rush our way through the Witch, Unscarch, Scourge, and the Nameless God. Obviously, there's a lot of nuances between the beginning and the end of this run that I've kind of glossed over, but if I dove into the optimizations that are necessary to improve our time on this run, we'd be here all day. Suffice it to say, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and getting a faster time is going to require each and every bit of it. And that's about it. It's going to be a wild ride, but with all my notes, planning, and testing, and the support from Twitch chat, how can we lose? Don't answer that. Gotta go fast. No time for fancy names. Jarrett, shush. Trying to go fast here. Ugh, Jesus. Okay, quit. Quit! I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, big boy, you and I are going to get very acquainted these next few runs. Not exactly what I had in mind. There we go, that's better. Alright, next up is the Worm. We're at a pretty good pace, so long as we don't... Yeah, so long as we don't do that. Come on, man, we're on the clock here. Can you please... No? Okay. Finally. How do people do this? So remember the hop, skip, jump I mentioned? Well, it turns out if you compliment this big fella here, he'll give you a little help with our speedrun. For example, hello, my dude. Your armor is looking extra intimidating today. Yes, thank you, kind sir. Okay, it took 3 deaths, but we finally killed the lamb with a spear. Why is this the meta? I think something is wrong with my version of getting over it. Does it always look like this? Alright, time for the RNG heavy portion of the run. Everyone pray. Pray, damn you! RNGesus demands it! Oh shit, first drops. This run might still be valid. Now we just... Oh shit, please, no, don't send me back to the top. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, lady, I've had a rough day today, so I'm gonna need you to keep the nonsense to a minimum. This is not what I meant. God. Okay, this run has been nothing but bad luck. I'm taking the safety sanctuary. Well, that's 1. And that's 2. Okay, we're back on pace to beat our old record. Not by much, but I think we just might be able to pull this off. One last equipment check, and let's do this. Well, the stun locking techniques are holding up. Woo, close call. Can't get greedy. Almost there. Almost there. Got it. Come on, 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 time! 45 minutes and 48 seconds. Well, that's about 2 minutes faster than 7 months ago. And that's it. It's not much of an improvement, but it's improvement all the same. So can you speedrun Salt and Shake? What? Why are you looking at me like that? No, I just said I wanted a faster time. We're done. No, don't you dare feed my addiction. I have a family and adult responsibilities to take care of. I can't just... Oh god, I'm already doing another attempt, aren't I? Alright, fine. Quiet, Jarrett. God, quit. Come on, stop! Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Is that faster? I think that was faster. Alright, round 2. Let's do this. There, first try. That alone should help improve the time. You know what? Spear meta is bad. Let's just improve the Kurimoa and see how that goes. Okay, well it hits harder and... There. Well, it might have been faster. We'll never know now, though, will we? Alright, children, you know the drill. Pray. Pray harder. Pray like your parents are watching. Okay, which one of you aren't praying? This only works if we all believe together. Finally, there we go. Don't scare me like that, game. Okay, I know I've died like 4 times to you now, but I'm gonna need you to work with me here. Huh. So that's what it looks like when you turn off the RNG. Not sure if I like that more or less. Boza number 1, and Boza number 2. Good. And there goes Scourge. Oh wow, I haven't even looked at my time. Holy hell. What did I even do differently? And the greed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Time. 37 minutes and 21 seconds. Not bad. Ugh. Okay. There. We've improved the time by almost 10 minutes. That sounds about right for my talent level at this point. We can stop now. No, why are we going again? Shut up, Jarrett. You know what? Let's switch it up. Let's go after the alchemist and get a trident instead. Uh-oh, chat didn't like that. Okay, that was easy enough. Now, unfortunately, getting that trident means that I'm going to have to fight the jester, but he's not that hard. I'm sure the time it takes to knock him and the alchemist out of the way can be saved with the trident later. Okay, let's see how we're doing here time-wise. About a minute and a half slower. I did die once, so that hasn't helped. And considering I fought an extra boss as well, that's actually pretty promising. Alright, trident. Don't let me down. Holy hell. Holy hell. I think we made all our time back. Holy RNG, full of salt, the time is with me. Grant us this day our personal best, and forgive me my shortcuts, so that I may... 3 minutes. We are now 3 minutes ahead. Alright, still ahead. Not by 3 minutes, but still ahead. Well, at least they aren't calling me floating lime like they usually do. Jesus, I'm bleeding time. I'll have to beat the nameless god first try if I'm gonna... Huh. Alright, first time for everything. And time. 35 minutes and 58 seconds. There. Time anyone can be proud of. What place am I at this point? 13th? Okay, well, look, you and I both know 13 is unlucky. It's not like I could just leave. You know what? Screw it. Let's just follow the meta. There's gotta be a reason it's the fastest, right? And hit. And hit. And done. My man. My guy. Big show. Thank you. Huh. Turns out if you don't die, it goes faster. Who knew? I believe. I believe. Yes! Yes! Yeah! There we go. What are we ahead by? 51 seconds? 3 minutes ahead? I gotta stop dying more often. Greed is good. Greed is good. Oh god, my heart. Okay, no whammies. We just... Is that time accurate? Sub 30? Okay, this is fine. Just don't get greedy. "29 minutes and 23 seconds. Yes! I'm the best. Okay, I'm not the best, but that's literally less than 8 minutes away from the world record. That's an awesome feat in itself. So can you speedrun Salt and Sanctuary? You sure can. I won't lie and pretend I'm your average casual player. I mean, come on, have you seen my fist-only run? But if anything, this goes to show that with a little time and practice, you can beat this game in a ludicrously quick amount of time. I think my first playthrough of this game took me like 30 hours? To think that I can beat it now in less than 30 minutes is kind of insane. And you know what's really crazy? This is only a single category. There's currently 7 other categories for this game, and each of those categories has subcategories. There's so many ways you can speedrun this game, it's almost guaranteed that anyone who at least makes an attempt can get a decent record. Hell, I've got 5 world records, simply because I'm willing to try to play in a way that no one else wants to. And if you try to take them from me, I will find you, and I will help you, because I'm all for this community growing and improving. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go do something else. Literally anything else. But 11th place is only like 30 seconds away, and with this new route I've made... Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed a glimpse into my madness. If you have any challenge run ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. You can also reach out to me on social media, or if you're awake at an insanely early time in the morning, you can always come along and hang out with me and the rest of the Insomniacs on Twitch. I've also got a Patreon, because all the cool kids have one, and because my microphone is literally held together with duct tape. Links are in the description. For the next video, I'll probably focus on getting out episode 1 of Flickering Flames. The amount of community support I've been getting from you all on that one is insane, and every time I look at everything you all send me, I get excited and want to work on it again. Don't forget to send me your art submissions by the 31st. I can't wait to see what you all come up with. And remember, your harshest critic is you. The worst possible outcome here would be to never try at all. Alright, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you all soon. There it is. Come on, open the door. Time. Woo. We did it, boys. Today was the day. Hello,